What up, YouTube? It's your boy Curvin on back with another video. Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses, peace to the kings, peace to the queens, peace to everybody tapping into the video, man. Listen. It's a different type of video today, man. Listen, I'm gonna keep it as real. I'm trying to keep it as real and as intimate as I can on my channel with y'all niggas, bro. So I'm steady, slowly introducing y'all niggas to like what I be doing as I'm, going about my day. So for the record, nigga, I just clocked out. I just got back home, bro. So I usually roll up as soon as I finish making a video, like when I'm done talking to y'all. But I figured, you know what, bro? I'm gonna keep it as real as I can with my niggas. Listen, I'm gonna be rolling up as I'm talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I got my gram in front of me. I got a gram of that. I got a gram of that. A gram of that. And them niggas will be at. And them niggas. And if you on my channel, bro, wondering why, like I'm smoking and shit, bro. I smoke weed, bro. Like for real, I be smoking weed. And my shit is organic too, nigga. I'm all the way in South Africa. In South Africa, you got the option, bro. You can either buy from a dispensary, or you can get this shit from the farmer himself. And I get my shit from the farmer, nigga. Yeah. And I can openly talk about this shit because it's legal where I'm at, bro. So, unfortunately, bro, if the Zy's not legal where you at, man, that's tough on you. You know what I'm saying? That's not my fault, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk to y'all about something, bro. In this life, nigga, everything is smoke and mirrors, bro. Everything, nigga. Everything is smoke and mirrors. What do I mean by that? I mean, anything that you experience on let me actually say in this life, everything that you experience on social media, just take that shit as smoke and mirrors, bro. Just take that shit as smoke and mirrors for real. Because why? It could mislead you, or that shit could be deceiving in the end, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's imperative for us men to take breaks on social media, bro. That's why it's imperative. Do you know why it's imperative? It's because what happens is once you get on social media and you start comparing your life, you start comparing your everyday life to the life of a man who, is posting 30-second highlights. Nigga, I could literally post a summary of what I'm doing in my day, right? And put that shit in 30 seconds and make that shit look cool as hell. How about the bullshit that I'm facing every day? Because most people on social media, nigga, they not posting the bullshit that they facing every day. They're not posting the heartbreaks that they facing every day. On social media, you can almost paint any type of picture to whoever. Like, nigga, like you see who I am right now? Nigga, I can paint a picture to you on social media of me being somebody completely different, man. The fact that I even said that, nigga, I could be a totally different person from when I take this video, when I take this camera off, nigga. I could be somebody totally different. I could be somebody totally different, right? But you don't know that. You don't know that. You see what you see is what you get. You see what I'm saying? But hey, I'm a real nigga, bro. Like what you see is what you're gonna get, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's why I say I'm trying to keep it as real as I can with y'all niggas on my channel. Because I don't want anybody else telling y'all what type of nigga I am. But y'all gonna see it for yourselves. So if anybody ever have to tell you the type of nigga I am, it's not like y'all didn't know, It's not like y'all didn't know. Y'all always knew. But yeah, man, yeah. For my niggas who be smoking, for my niggas who be choofing. First of all, let me say something. If you're under the age of 21, bruh, I don't think you should be smoking weed, bruh. I don't, bruh. I personally don't think you should be smoking weed. Why? Because before the age of 21, bro, your brain is not fully developed. Or fully developed, nigga, however you want to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? But before you reach the age 21, I forgot what this part of your brain is called, but this part is responsible for the part of your brain responsible for. Hold on, let me quickly look that up, bro, right quick, bro. Hold on, I got y'all, bro. The part of your brain responsible for your decisions. I think it's called the prefrontal cortex, nigga. Yeah. Hey, listen. I got that shit before that shit came up, bro. Prefrontal cortex, nigga. So before you reach the age 21, that shit is not fully developed. So what happens is when you smoke weed, right? You're low-key kind of stunting the growth of your prefrontal cortex. You're low-key kind of stunting and slowing down how it's supposed to be growing. That's the only reason I say I don't suggest you smoke. And another reason I don't suggest you smoke, bro, is because it's bad for your lungs, nigga. Like, nigga, this shit is bad for your lungs. You know what I'm saying? So don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to have like bad lungs. But besides that, hey, bro, I'm the type of nigga who made peace and accepted the fact that my lungs will be fucked up, you know. And that's something that I've decided. And I've decided to go on with that. For my niggas who know me on my channel, bro, y'all know that I be taking breaks here and there, you know, from smoking. You know, I be taking my tolerance breaks, I be taking my discipline breaks. But really and truly, man, I love the Zap. I don't lie. I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple man who takes his life very simply. Nigga, I live my life very easy, bro. But like I was saying though, so the prefrontal cortex, right? This is the part that's responsible for higher order cognitive functions such as planning, reasoning, and problem solving. That's why I be taking breaks from smoking weed, cause then when you smoke too much weed, nigga, you can block your mental. You can block your mind from having clarity. Yep, it can either that or if you smoke weed, you can get more clarity. It just depends how you use the plant, right? It really depends. But I'm not finna get into the spiritual science of this shit right now. You know, I'm gonna leave that for the future because I have not done enough conducive research myself, you know, to talk about it. I have not done the research myself to talk about it, you know. So I'm gonna just leave that for when I'm ready, bro. But like I was saying, bro, everything is smoke and mirrors. Really and truly, everything is smoke and mirrors. It's just like right now as I'm rolling this shit, right? I could be deceiving y'all niggas talking about something, I'm about to go smoke this shit. But as soon as I turn the camera off, what? I don't go smoke. Just like your celebrity, bro, who's always posting about their favorite lives, nigga, on Instagram, nigga. As soon as they get off there, who knows that they unhappy? You don't know that they depressed. You don't know that they unhappy. You just think everything is cool because that's what you see on social media. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. That's why you need to sometimes take tolerance breaks, nigga. Get your ass off Instagram because that should be lying to you. That should be lying to you, painting you a picture of people's lives. What ends up happening is you start comparing your life as a man to those people's lives. And naturally, that's already a sin against yourself as a man, comparing your life to another man, bro. Because the plans that God has for you are not the plans that God has for that other man, bro. So the moment you start comparing yourself, you've already sinned against yourself. You've sinned against God, if you want me to put it that way. That's why it's imperative for us to take breaks on social media. That's why we gotta stay off social media, really and truly. The thing is, you think you got problems. You think you can't do things that you want to do. You think you cannot crush your goals, but you don't even understand that when you comparing yourself to somebody, right? It puts you in such a state to the point. It puts you in a certain state. I don't have the definition for the state right now, but it puts you in a certain state to where you cannot do anything for yourself, nigga, because you're steady comparing your life to another man's life. So you're not gonna have a clear definition of who you are because you keep comparing yourself. Naturally, that's what social media is doing to us, bro. It wants you to stay away from yourself, nigga. It's keeping us away from ourselves. It's keeping us from God. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's imperative for us to fucking stay off the media, my nigga. Like, stay off the socials, bro. You don't need to be on social media, especially if you're not pushing no business. You know, especially if you're not showcasing your art, especially if you're not showcasing who you is. Like, the more you're on there, the more you're gonna be forced to like start comparing your life to other man's life, bro. Really and truly. So we really should be taking our breaks, you know. Like right now, I'm currently off Instagram. I don't do Twitter. I'm not really on TikTok. I'm really on YouTube, bro. And what I'm doing on YouTube, I make videos for y'all niggas, and I be watching, like I be learning, nigga. Like, YouTube is really a university. If you on any social media, nigga, it should really be YouTube. And on top of YouTube, you should also take breaks on YouTube because you can find yourself, depending on what you use YouTube for. If y'all niggas use this shit for entertainment, then it's cool because, bro, I'm barely on YouTube for entertainment, nigga. I'm on YouTube to learn, bro. So I'm listening to, you know, my people that I regard as mentors on YouTube, self-improvement niggas too. You know, I'm listening to different type of podcasts. I'm researching, bro. Like, I'm learning new shit on YouTube, bro. That's what YouTube is for. So if you're on YouTube, my nigga, like, use that shit to your advantage, nigga. Don't use that shit just for the entertainment. Because even if you do use it for the entertainment, this shit's gonna work against your goals, nigga. And I'm talking to the goal-driven men right here. If you're not goal-driven, bro, you don't have to watch this video. You know, you don't. But like I was saying, it is smoke and mirrors, nigga. That's why you trying to you literally do what you want, my nigga. Do what you want. It's another statement that I know. It's like, you never want to learn who your heroes are for real. Damn, man, that statement's weird, because you can find out that the nigga that you looked up to the most, he could be the most fucked up nigga. You know, because you didn't know his real life. You didn't know him behind the scenes and shit. That nigga could be the most fucked up nigga. It's like me. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all barely know me. Y'all only know what I show y'all. I could be the most fucked up nigga behind closed doors, but y'all don't know that. Maybe some of y'all look at me and y'all look up to me and shit. Maybe you look at me like I'm a hero or whatever. But you don't even know who I am, like, behind closed doors. You see what I'm saying? You don't even know who I am behind closed doors. That's why, as a man, bro, you want to be able to go by your own. You want to be able to go by your gut feeling. You want to be able to go by your own thoughts. You want to be able to go by the thoughts that God gave you, bro. You want to be able to go by the thoughts that God gave you. And you want to be able to trust that shit. Because your heroes, bro, in most cases, them niggas not really what you think they is. They not. They're not what you really think they is sometimes, but they can disappoint you. Like I said, everything is smoke and mirrors. That's why you really just want to look up to yourself. You are the hero. You are the idol, bro. Because you are God. God is within you. The same greatness that you see the same greatness that you see in celebrities and people that you look up to is the same greatness that is dormant within you. The reason why it is dormant is because you have not done what's necessary to activate and unlock and acknowledge that God power within you. You have not done the work, nigga. That's why you don't see it. That's why you still seeing other people that are doing things in this world. That's why you still see them as above you. That's why you still putting them on a pedestal when you really should be pedestalizing yourself. Because you understand that without you, nothing is possible, nigga. Come on, bro. You get what I'm saying? Everything is smoke and mirrors, nigga, in this world, nigga. Everything. Don't ever take anything for what it is what I'm trying to say. Don't ever take anything for what it is, nigga. Always question that shit, nigga. Even me. Even the type of nigga I am, shit. Always questioning. Always question the niggas that you're listening to. The niggas that you take advice from. You don't always have to take their advice 100%. I have a couple mentors that I'm listening to, that I listen to as well. I don't be taking their shit 100%. I take bits and pieces, and then I go and experience and I apply some of the knowledge that they give me. You know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, I question and I apply and I learn through, you know, my own experiences. Same way you should. You should not have another man dictate and, you know, shape your reality, bruh. You should not. Not good for business. Not at all. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, don't even give a fuck about, like, anything else but yourself, my nigga. Don't. So, as a man, bro, we gotta be selfish, my nigga. At the end of the day, we gotta be selfish for real. To get what you want, bro, you really have to be selfish, because it's like, majority of people, they just out here doing what they want and trying to get what they want, and they're gonna use you to get what they want. You know, we live in a time where it's like, what can you do for me, bro? Fuck you, my nigga. Fuck you. However, what can you do for me though? You know? I don't care how you doing. I don't care about your health. I don't care that your mom passed away. I don't care that your sister, you know, I don't care about all that. I don't care that you're broke. I don't care that you're going through financial situation. What can you do for me right now though? Yup. That's what most people care about. Your girl, your friends, your family. They could, but as a man, nigga, they could care about what you can do for them right now. You worried that nobody's hitting you up? You ain't gotta worry about that shit, nigga. Especially if you ain't doing nothing for them, then at least it tells you, it shows you what type of relationship they established with you. They only established a relationship with you because they wanted to use you, bro. That's it. So don't be surprised when they're not calling when you ain't got shit popping. Don't be surprised that they don't tap in when you told them, hey, you going through something financially. You know, you a bit low. Don't be surprised when they don't tap in. Don't be surprised when they don't tap in because, you know, you went all the way quiet. You just chilling. You just doing your thing. Don't be surprised. Including your bitches, bruh. Including your women. Excuse me. Don't be surprised when she's not texting you, bruh. Texting you and shit. When you done lost it all. Because it's like people just want to use you for what you got. For real, nigga. Everybody just looking out for themselves. And I care about you though. That's why I can make this video, you know, just to look out for you. Everybody trying to look out for themselves, nigga. Yup. Everybody. So if you the type of nigga that like looking out for people, I just need you to know that, bruh. I just need you to know that. You just need to understand that people out here are not as selfless as you is, nigga. This video was about smoke and mirrors, but like, damn, bruh, you know, it just happened to get here. I don't know why I had to say this, but like, I had to. So if you're the type of person who got a big heart, who's always looking out for people, who never put people in situations that you wouldn't want to be in, understand that people are selfish and people don't really think and move the way you do, right? You're very rare. It's very rare to find somebody like you. That's why you get mistreated by bitches. That's why you get mistreated by friends. That's why you get mistreated by your boss. That's why you get mistreated by everybody, right? Because in this life, it's like, if you're a nice, good person, kind-hearted, they can take advantage of that. Because people are selfish, like I said. They only thinking about what you can do for them now. So if they ever come across the type of nigga that, you know, can help just because they're a good person, they will use you. They will. Best believe they will use you, bro. But you just need to understand that shit and, you know, move accordingly, bro. Because it's like Kendrick said, what did Kendrick say the shit in Mama, the song Mama, in How to Pimp a Butterfly? He said, what did he say? He said the way that I don't really give a fuck about the motherfuckers who reward me. That's God's decision. The way I'm rewarded, well, that's God's decision. So, like, what I understand from that is like, bro, you move how you want to move how you want to move, and if you choose to be a good person, don't be a good person expecting something in return, nigga. Because most cases you ain't gonna get that shit. However you are rewarded, let that shit be God's decision, bro. Yep. Let that shit be God's decision. But if you're gonna choose to be a good person, just understand that this world has really motherfuckers, selfish motherfuckers. Big time, man. Big time selfish motherfuckers, man. Understand it. And like I said though, let's take break from social media, bro, because this world is really smoke and mirrors. What you see on social media is not true. Most cases, it's really just 30 seconds edited, 30-second clip of highlighted moments, nigga. Literally, your life is not a highlight, nigga. In case you didn't know, you still have to do the boring shit. You still have to wake up when you don't feel like it. You still have to fucking, you know, lead through the pain. You have to work through the pain. Nobody really gives a fuck, nigga, if you're in pain or not, bruh. Your life is not a highlight. Them emotions that you get, them hormones that get released when you watch them videos on Instagram, yeah, nigga, life doesn't feel like that all the time, nigga. It doesn't. This shit is real, bruh. You gonna feel pain. You gonna feel that shit. Heartbreak. Betrayal. Guilt. Envy. All that shit, you gonna feel it, bruh. You gonna feel it. Who are you, though? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? And stop comparing yourself to my fucking 30-second clips of people's highlights on Instagram. Because life is more than that. Life is more than that. You don't see the hard work. You know, even with yourself, you don't see what they're doing behind the scenes. All you see is 30 seconds of highlights. It's more than that, bruh. It's more than that. Best believe that, bruh. And I just thought to make the video before I hit the gym to let you know. And by the way, don't forget, hit the gym, nigga. Take care of yourself. I'm about to go train right now. It's leg day today, bruh. Yesterday I hit the chest and the shoulders, as y'all can see. You know, I got an up close POV today. You know, hey man. I'm gonna start including workout videos on my channel, and like I'm gonna start including, you know, my workout routine and the diet. We're gonna start educating ourselves about, you know, the body, because I believe health is wealth, bro. But if you made it to this point of the video, make sure you subscribe. If you found anything that I said in this video useful, feel free, bro, to share the video. And don't forget to like. You don't lose anything liking, bro. But, yeah, man, let me get fresh. Let me put a tee on. Let me pack my shit so I can hit the gym, man, and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Take care of yourself. I love you. Peace.